Manchester United 3, Southampton 0. And Erik Ten Hag lives to fight another day. That was a solid performance. United have climbed all the way up to 7th place with 6 points. And goal difference sasa imerudi 0. So we don't have negative goal difference for United. So that's a good thing. Positives all round. You had 2 of your wingers scoring. You had a defender scoring. You kept a clean sheet. Hawezi complain ka weni Ten Hag. Hawezi complain. Game ikianza, Eriksen alikuwa anaanza game. I was a bit surprised by that. Ugarte was on the bench despite playing many minutes for Uruguay. And Ten Hag telling us that he's injured. He ended up playing for Uruguay, so he made it to the bench. Casemiro was benched. To me, I still believe this was very disrespectful. Casemiro should not be benched. He gets blamed for a lot. Atakama shida si zake. And he covers a lot for people like Kobe Maino. If you guys watched our last Football Focus episode, Football Focus, by the way, is our show. Keenan and I, we talk about European football and just football in general. We do recaps of the week. We talked about Kobe Maino. Kobe Maino makes a lot of mistakes defensively. And Casemiro is the one who ends up getting a lot of the blame. So, and Casemiro takes it. The guy is a Champions League winner, many winners, plays for Brazil. The guy has handled pressure. He knows how to deal with such things. And that's why you need experience in a team. Experienced players know how to take pressure away from younger players so that they can develop and also not, feel all the heat. So, anyway, there's a lot of issues with Casemiro also. The wife, Mara Sijui, posting what, Nini. So I get it. I know you're playing Southampton. You know you're going to be attacking a lot. So I expected United to attack a lot in the first 8 minutes of the game. I expected them to come at Southampton. But they ended up after the 8 minutes, they just ended up giving control to Southampton. Southampton, to be fair to them, noticed something that was a bit of a concern to me with United. The fact that Eriksen is now playing in the middle of the park, it means you don't have that athlete in the middle, which means someone has to work harder. Either Bruno works harder coming back or your centre-backs work harder moving forward. But I don't think Ten Hag wants his centre-backs to push up in a way that compromises the defense. So he was letting the fullbacks come in a bit more. Centre-backs, their fullbacks normally invert. Mazrui inverts a lot while attacking. But while defending, they're letting Diallo come all the way to the middle of the park, pressuring Dibbling. Hey, Dibbling today. Dibbling! This kid from Southampton, low socks, Kama Grealish. Like, this boy is something else. So, your combination, you're Dibbling on the right wing, Flynn Downs, who is playing like on the right of midfield, and their fullback, Sagawara, the Japanese fullback. They figured something out. So every time Dibbling comes short, Flynn Downs then comes and gives an opportunity for a 1-2 with Dibbling. And then they will always he was getting found. Sagawara was getting found on the wing a lot. Because now Diallo has vacated that area. Na hapo ndo pale walikuwa wanapata United pressure. We said it in the live. We were live on TikTok. Shout out to everyone on TikTok, by the way. Balls, Last Queen, Fogging Football. Nyi wase wote, mnajijua. Kevo amekuwa live mzima na mimi. So, shout out to everyone who actually picked it up as well. And were like, yo, that right side, United need to do something on United's left side, Southampton's right side. So, they created chances. A few of them really didn't lead to much. One was led to a brilliant save by Onana. I think it was Dibbling's shot led to a good save by Onana. Then I think Downs also had a shot but was blocked or went wide. And then finally Dibbling had a chance one-on-one with Diallo, who took him to the byline and then just touched the ball. Diallo drove in, tripped him, penalty. Then Cameron Archer steps up. What does Cameron Archer decide to do? Cameron Archer decided to just kill the hate watch. Decided that this hate watch is not going to be successful. We were there waiting, saying, oh my goodness, Ali kickoff, Ogopa Ali kickoff. Wewe kama from United, Ogopa Ali kickoff. Lakini Onana ni nani? Onana stepped up to save the penalty. Not only save the penalty, save the rebound. It looks like everything he was talking about Kenya. Harambee Stars giving him pressure. Ilimfikia. That is why I have this Harambee Stars jersey at the back, by the way, because of Onana. But anyway, point is, Onana's save was a big turning point in this game because after Onana's save, United they woke up. They just stepped up. They went to the other side. They created chances, then led to a corner, which led to Eriksen's corner. Eriksen takes his shot. Again, this is the good thing about having Eriksen because he's a good corner kick taker. So you have just a bit more bodies in the Southampton box as a Southampton defense. And also, if they're going to play it short, you normally have someone who's coming to pressure. So even that player is not out too much because you know this ball can come in. He's going to be whipped. But he plays it short. And then once he plays it to Bruno pretends like he's going to play it back. The defender who's closing down, I think it was Ugochukwu, if I'm not wrong, kind of comes out to press, but that hesitation gives Bruno enough time to whip it in and delete headers to the bottom corner, and Ramsdale is beaten to make it 1-0. Ramsdale had a lot of good saves as well, was probably one of the better players in that first half. But yeah, after missing that penalty, literally you miss the penalty in the 33rd minute, then conceded the 35th, and that game was more or less done by that. I mean, not done, but your momentum is more or less done, right? Then 6 minutes later, another corner. The corner comes in. It goes all the way to the back. Diallo sets it off for Rashford. Rashford curls it in. I thought the lead might have been offside. I'm a block ball. Mpaka keeper kwa nona vizuri. So vile I'm a block ball. I'm a block keeper. Alafu shot imekama kasonga. So I thought he was offside. And we didn't get to see that in VR. But then later on at halftime, vile wanaonyesha replay, it was very clear that Sagawara was playing him onside. So yeah, Sagawara also had a very good game. But to me, my man of the match was Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo. And if I'm going to shout out Amad Diallo, I need to shout out one person who has been on Amad Diallo's train since the get-go. Tabitha Makumi. Hey, Diallo ni mzee. Nimekubali. Diallo ni mzee. This boy doesn't lose the ball. Decision-making is up top. He could be a bit better with his decision-making, but even the decisions he doesn't make well, still they maintain possession of the ball, which means he's good. He at least understands that I'm not going to take the risky pass. And as a winger, if you lose the ball, the team kind of understands, right? Because it's you tend to lose the ball higher up the pitch than in your own area. In your own area, in your own half, that leads to chances. In the other area, it means you're trying something and you lost the ball. But even when he doesn't try, it's not a bad pass. They still maintain possession of the ball. The pass could either be short or it could go backwards, but it never leads to loss of possession. That kid is just, and he's so calm. He does things at his own time, in his own pace. So I was quite impressed by Amad Diallo's performance. Second half, both teams just decided we're going to come at each other. Like it was like just everyone just decided we're going to come at each other. United decided to press high, Southampton decided to press high. There was so much, it became like a ping-pong battle at some point, and then a lot of shot pulling during counters and stuff, but United held their own. Southampton didn't really cause problems in the second half. The period where they would have caused problems was between the 8th and the 33rd minute. That was where they could have caused problems. And even more precisely, maybe around the 15th minute, because between 15 and I think, was it 15 actually? Anyway, yeah, between either 20 and 30, there was a point where the graphic came and it was 71% possession to Southampton. United were not doing anything. They were just, at that point, they were just like hanging back. And I could tell the frustration in many people, and I could understand. Like, this is the team, this is one of the worst teams in the league. You need to just be hitting them with goals every time. Eventually, they ended up winning 3-0, so they did score goals, but at certain points in the game, it was so tentative. Obviously, then Southampton tried making all these changes. Now, the coach, Russell, decided he's going to bring in Kone, Fraser, Lallana. Experience, but still not enough. Then, obviously, the man, Alejandro Garnacho coming off the bench, and Diogo Dalot assist. But the ball from Casemiro to Dalot was, whoo. That ball made that goal. So shout out Casemiro, who's also created so many chances for United. Since the Community Shield, I think he's created the most chances for this team. Probably Bruno would be up there, but Casemiro has created a lot of chances. Bruno might have passed him because Casemiro didn't start this game, but quite a good performance from them, and I think they will take that. So United now, again, as we said, United have moved to 7th place. They're now behind Brentford. The goal difference is now 0. And yeah, things are looking good. United on the up. Ten Hag lives to fight to survive, lives to fight. Yeah, lives to fight another day. That's what I was looking for. Shout out to all the fans again who gifted us. Oh, we've received so many gifts on TikTok. Hey, Wasi, Wasi, tunawashukuru. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, we will see each other. North London Derby tomorrow, don't forget. We are here live for the North London Derby. Without Odegaard, without Miguel Merino, and without Declan Rice. Hey, itakuwa noma. But yeah, shout out to United. Shout out to Onana and shout out to Amad Diallo, my man of the match for this game. Peace!